Yo, what is up, my little Logies? Hope you guys are having a great day. So, today, another dollar movie review called The Awkward, trying to get a good light. The Awkward Moment, starring Zac Efron, Michael B. Jordan, and Miles Teller. Clearly, it's a fantastic cast, but it doesn't really all flow together. So, pretty much, it's a romantic comedy drama-esque type of movie, and it does work on some areas. Like the cast really bounce pretty well off each other, like the three main leads, which is obviously those three, like I just said. But the whole premise is pretty much you got each character in the movie, and they're kind of in relationships, kind of just hooking up and doing all that good stuff. Well, at least two of them are. Michael B. Jordan's character is married at the time, but realizes that his wife wants a divorce, so he is single. And then pretty much the three men make commitment to staying single because they're pretty young still. They can live their life, so they don't want to get into long-term relationships. And that's really the plot, all it is. I mean, they just want to stay single and live their life type of thing, which is fine, but I think it really doesn't work only because it doesn't really give you any backstory on any of the characters whatsoever besides, like, the bare minimum. Like, Jason, which is Zac Efron's character, he's kind of like, I would say he's the main lead. I mean, they all three are in a way. But he meets this girl named Ellie eventually, and he thinks she's a hooker. This isn't really spoilers, it's kind of just like the bare minimum to give you a little bit of a backstory of what happens, kind of. And he thinks she's a hooker, and then there's a slight conflict, but really it's resolved like really quick. It's not. I don't want to get too much into it. Miles Teller's character, Daniel. Pretty much, there's a girl named Courtney, I believe. I think. She's like the wingman of the group to get the men laid, which is kind of weird. But anyways, well, I'm not gonna spoil it. But yeah, he catches feelings for her. It's kind of obvious. It's pretty noticeable from a mile away. And then Michael B. Jordan's character, like I said, he's in a divorce, but Courtney actually tries to get Michael B. Jordan's character, a girl named Glasses Girl, and he turns her down because he still has feelings for his wife. So pretty much that's the three things that really goes on. There's three little side plots, but they don't really flesh out. That's the really big problem, like I said, I have earlier. It doesn't flesh out whatsoever. It kind of just bare minimum everything. And the cast is really good. Like, they are great. All three of them are great actors, But I really think Miles Teller's character, Daniel, gets the least amount of shine here. I mean, I really think so. Like, he's kind of like, if you had the three main actors, what would I say about each of them? Alright, you got Zac Efron. He's kind of like the main, typical white dude that leads the movie. And then you got Michael B. Jordan. In my opinion, Michael Jordan's the best character in the movie. He is like the most sympathetic of all three of them. He actually has a good life he's going for him. He's a doctor, a nurse, and he's a pretty nice, genuine person. He's probably the most well-rounded of all three of the characters. And then Miles Teller is just kind of like the comic relief, in my opinion. So, but not like none of them are doing bad jobs in their roles. They're only given so much with their script and the director and stuff like that. And by the way, I'm not calling shots on the director or anything like that. I just feel like they should have fleshed out things a little bit more. That's like the biggest thing wrong with this movie. Like, it doesn't really try and make you care about them, really. I mean, like, we have barely any time with any of the three co-stars, like the female co-stars from the men, meaning like the wife or the two other girlfriends, so they say. And we just are supposed to care about them because they're the main character's love interest. You know what I mean? Like, I hate movies that do that. Like, make me care about the girl character as well. Like, I feel like it's just as important. Especially like this will be another movie review I'm gonna be doing. But like 50. Whoa, not that movie. Not 50 Shades of Grey. 500 Days of Summer, right? For a perfect example, is like one of my favorite rom-com movies, and I think they do a pretty solid job of making you care about both the characters. They give you good perspectives on each of the characters, and you just don't really get that here. You kind of just get the bare minimum of these three guys trying to hook up for the most part. But like I said, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's just a predictable movie. You know, I mean, I did my dollar movie review a few days ago called Dark Was the Night, and I feel like that was way more well-rounded, which is really odd because I actually got this movie probably a few months ago. I don't remember exactly when, and I watched it and I liked it. But I think that's because this is the kind of movie you put on in the background maybe, and it's fine. Like, it's a background movie, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's kind of just, it's there, you know. Yeah. There's not really much I can say about the movie. I mean, it's just kind of meh. So, what am I going to give this movie? Only reason it's going to get this kind of higher of a review is because the cast is really, really good, and they kind of bounce off each other, the three main do. But otherwise than that, it's not a great movie, so I'm going to give it a 6.5. Would I recommend checking it out? Maybe to pass some time, but I wouldn't go out of your way to watch it. Yes, like I said, three main actors do a really pretty decent job for what they're given, but otherwise, don't worry about it. Anyways, though, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little review, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out.